If you're over 60, your legs are speaking to you. The morning stiffness, sudden cramps, shaky balance, they're not just old age. They're warning signs, silent red flags of something deeper, something preventable. It's called muscle deterioration, and it starts quietly until it steals your strength, mobility, and independence. But here's the truth. You're not helpless, because there are 5 superfoods, simple, natural, easy to find, that can stop muscle damage in its tracks. They don't just help. They rebuild, restore, and protect your leg muscles from the inside out, starting with your very first bite in the morning. In this video, we'll break down each food, why it works, when to eat it, and what most seniors get wrong. Miss this, and you could lose 10 to 15% of your lower body strength in just the next year. Watch till the end. Your legs deserve that much. Credibility boost. These strategies are backed by groundbreaking research from leading geriatric doctors in Japan, Harvard, and top US clinics. This is science-backed nutrition your body's been begging for, and your doctor may have never mentioned. Let's get brutally honest for a moment. There's a condition attacking the strength of millions of seniors, and most don't even know it's happening. It's called sarcopenia, and it's one of the most underdiagnosed health threats for people over 60. What is it? Sarcopenia is the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. And no, it's not just about getting weaker with age. It's about your muscles literally breaking down from the inside unless they're given the fuel and movement they need. Here's what makes it even scarier. Sarcopenia starts silently. No alarms, no sudden pain, just small things. You feel slower getting out of bed. You hesitate before climbing stairs. Your legs feel heavier than they used to, and you can't explain why. Most seniors ignore it. They say, "I'm just getting older." But the truth is this, that weakness, that's not aging. That's your muscle tissue shrinking, drying out, and becoming less responsive. And when your leg muscles go, everything goes. Why leg muscles are hit first? Let's zoom in on the legs. Why are they the first to suffer? Because your leg muscles, especially your quadriceps and calf muscles, are some of the largest and most used muscles in the body. They carry your body weight, help you balance, stabilize your joints, and allow you to walk, stand, sit, lift, and move freely. But as we age, these muscles don't regenerate as fast. The natural hormone levels that help repair muscle, like testosterone, estrogen, and growth hormone, all decline. If we don't counter this loss through the right nutrition and movement, muscle fibers start breaking down faster than your body can build them back. And the first to go, your legs. That's why many seniors experience falls, joint pain, instability, and even hip fractures, all rooted in muscle loss they never knew they had. The hidden breakfast link. No one talks about now. Let's talk about the part nobody warns you about. Your breakfast, or lack of it, could be accelerating the damage. Most seniors skip breakfast, or they eat something like toast, coffee, or a small fruit cup. And that's a huge mistake. After a full night's sleep, your body is in recovery mode, searching for nutrients to repair and rebuild muscle tissue. But if you don't give your body the right building blocks in the morning, especially protein, healthy fats, and specific vitamins, your body is forced to break down existing muscle to fuel your brain and organs. That's called catabolism, and it's one of the main reasons older adults lose muscle so rapidly, even if they're eating later in the day. The first hour after you wake up is when your body is most ready to rebuild. But instead of fueling it, most people feed it sugar, caffeine, or nothing at all. The shocking stat. You need to know. Here's a number that should stop you in your tracks. Most seniors lose 1 to 2% of their total muscle mass every single year after age 60. That means if you don't act now, you could lose up to 20% of your total strength in the next decade. Imagine trying to climb stairs with 20% less muscle. Imagine your legs not catching you in time during a fall. That's not a distant future. that's a few years away unless you make a change. You can fight back. But this video isn't about fear. It's about power. Because the moment you understand what's happening, you can fight back, and it starts with what's on your plate first thing in the morning. The foods you choose when you wake up literally determine whether your muscles grow stronger or break down. And in just a moment, we'll reveal the 5 superfoods that are scientifically proven to protect, strengthen, and restore aging leg muscles. You don't need expensive supplements, you don't need fancy treatments, you just need the right fuel at the right time. Now let's get personal, because this isn't about statistics on paper anymore. This is about you, your body, your legs, your future. The truth is, most seniors are already losing leg muscle, but the signs are so subtle they go unnoticed until it's too late. So, how do you know if it's already begun? Sign number 1, morning leg cramps or stiffness. Do your legs feel tight or stiff when you first get out of bed? Do you feel like you need a few minutes just to stretch, just to get going? That's not just aging. That's a sign your leg muscles are dehydrated, undernourished, and potentially breaking down overnight. Especially if you're waking up with cramps in your calves or thighs. That's your muscles screaming for nutrients and circulation. Don't ignore it. Morning cramps are one of the earliest signs of leg muscle deterioration. Sign number 2, you're slower than you used to be. Let's talk about speed, not just walking fast, but how long it takes you to move, getting up from a chair, walking across the room, turning quickly when someone calls your name. If you've noticed you're a little slower, a little more cautious, a little more tired from short walks, it could be because your leg muscles aren't firing the way they used to. Your stride gets shorter, your steps become more careful, and eventually, your balance is at risk. This kind of slow, creeping weakness is what leads to one of the most dangerous outcomes for seniors: falls. Sign number 3, difficulty: standing up or climbing stairs. One of the most critical muscle strength tests for seniors is this. Can you easily stand up from a chair without using your hands? If you need to push yourself up, if it feels like effort just to rise from the couch or climb a few stairs, that's not just being tired, that's your leg and core muscles failing to support your body weight. This is the exact weakness that leads to serious injury. Why? Because once your leg muscles can't lift your own weight efficiently, even a small misstep or wobble can send you straight to the ground. A real-world example that might sound familiar. Let me tell you about someone named Elaine. She's 67, a retired teacher, and she used to walk every morning. But slowly she started skipping her walks. She said, "My legs just feel heavy today." Then the heaviness turned into shortness of breath on stairs. She stopped cooking standing up, started sitting down to put on pants, and soon she fell in the bathroom. 1 hip fracture, 6 months of recovery, and a loss of independence that she's still trying to regain. Here's the painful truth. It didn't happen because she was old. It happened because she ignored the early signs. Stat that should wake you up. Want to know how serious this is? According to the CDC, seniors with leg muscle loss are twice as likely to fall compared to those with healthy muscle mass. And for people over 65, 1 in every 4 falls results in a serious injury, like a broken hip, a head injury, or worse. This isn't fear-mongering. This is your wake-up call. The silent symptoms most people miss here are more subtle signals that your legs might be weakening. You feel unstable, walking in the dark. You hold onto furniture when moving around the house. You avoid uneven ground, stairs, or long walks. You're afraid of slipping in the shower or stepping off a curb. If you nodded your head at even one of these, listen closely. Your legs are already losing strength and your body is asking for help. Say this out loud with me. I won't ignore my body's warnings. I won't let weakness steal my freedom. But here's the good news. These signs are not the end. They're just a signal, a powerful sign that change is needed. and you can rebuild what's been lost. Because just ahead, we're going to reveal 5 simple superfoods that not only protect your leg muscles, they recharge them. Foods that help reverse weakness, improve mobility, and rebuild strength in as little as 7 to 14 days when combined with basic movement and hydration. So don't leave, don't skip ahead, because what comes next could change the way you walk, move, and live for the rest of your life. Let's talk about something that's probably been overlooked your entire life: breakfast. And no, not just grabbing a coffee or nibbling on a slice of toast. We're talking about the first real fuel your body receives after 10 to 12 hours of overnight fasting. And for seniors, that first meal can make or break your mobility. Seriously. Why mornings matter more than ever after 60. When you were younger, you could skip breakfast and feel fine, but after 60, that same habit can slowly destroy your muscle strength without you realizing it. Here's why. During the night while you sleep, your body is in recovery mode. It's repairing cells, resetting hormones, rebalancing systems, but it's also breaking down nutrients from the previous day to fuel those processes. By morning, your muscles are literally starved for nutrients, especially protein, vitamins, minerals, and hydration. And if they don't get what they need, your body starts breaking down existing muscle just to keep you going. That's right, when you skip breakfast or eat the wrong thing, your body starts eating your own muscle for energy. This is called muscle catabolism, and it's one of the leading reasons seniors lose leg strength even when they're not doing anything wrong. The breakfast mistakes that are silently stealing strength. Think about your last few breakfasts. Did they include coffee and maybe a biscuit, cereal with sugar and skim milk, a banana and a cup of juice? These are carb-heavy, nutrient-light meals that spike your blood sugar, give you a short energy boost, and then leave your body in a crash, with no real building blocks for muscle. What your body really needs in the morning is high-quality protein, healthy fats, muscle-supporting minerals like magnesium and potassium, hydration. First thing. Without these, you're not just running on empty. You're burning your muscle tank just to stay upright. The science behind muscle repair in the morning. Here's what happens on a cellular level. When you eat protein, your body uses the amino acids to repair and rebuild damaged muscle fibers. But this only works efficiently when your blood sugar is stable. You've recently moved even a short walk, your body is in its most responsive state, which is morning after 60. Your body becomes less efficient at absorbing nutrients, which means you need more intentional nutrition, and it needs to happen early, before your muscles start breaking down for fuel. Brain fog, mood swings, weak legs, they're all connected. You might think weak legs are just a physical thing, but it's all connected. Skipping breakfast can also cause brain fog, irritability, and low motivation, which leads to moving less, which then causes even more muscle loss. It's a chain reaction. But here's the good news. You can stop the cycle tomorrow morning, just by eating the right foods. What you eat first determines everything. If you eat foods that spike your blood sugar, your energy will crash. If you eat empty carbs, your muscles get nothing. But if you eat strategic superfoods, your body begins to rebuild, regrow, and protect itself from further breakdown. Think of breakfast like your body's morning armor. No armor equals more damage, but the right armor, you become stronger, more stable, and more energized, even with age. Coming up, the 5 superfoods that rebuild leg muscle. So now you know the truth. Breakfast isn't just a meal, it's your morning medicine. And if you've been skipping it or eating the wrong things, it's not too late to fix it. Because up next, we're diving into the 5 powerful superfoods that seniors must eat, not just to survive aging, but to thrive through it. These foods don't just support muscle, they fight inflammation, restore energy, and even improve mobility, balance, and recovery in your legs. And the best part, you don't need to spend hundreds of dollars or cook fancy recipes. These are simple, real, natural foods, and they can change everything. Stick with me, because this next part might be the most important 10 minutes of your health journey this year. Alright, now that you understand how breakfast controls muscle strength, it's time to arm yourself with real, practical power. We're diving into the first 3 superfoods that should be on every senior's breakfast plate. These aren't trends, these aren't expensive supplements, these are real, affordable, research-backed foods that your muscles crave, especially after 60. Superfood number 1, eggs, especially the yolk. Let's start with one of the most complete muscle foods on the planet, the humble egg. Eggs are loaded with high-quality protein, but even more importantly, they contain leucine, the number 1 amino acid responsible for muscle repair and growth. Leucine is like a switch. It tells your body, hey, it's time to rebuild muscle. Without it, your body may still have protein, but it won't know how to use it. And here's where most people go wrong. They skip the yolk. Big mistake. The yolk contains over 13 essential nutrients, including vitamin D, B12 and choline, all critical for muscle contraction, nerve health and energy. How to eat it. 2 boiled eggs in the morning with a pinch of black pepper, which helps nutrient absorption. Want to boost it? Pair those eggs with a slice of whole grain toast or avocado. Now you're fueling your muscles with both protein and energy. Bonus tip. If you get tired of boiled eggs, try them scrambled in olive oil with spinach. Fast, easy, delicious and powerful. Superfood number 2, Greek yogurt unsweetened. This one is a game changer, especially for seniors. Greek yogurt is thicker, higher in protein and easier to digest than regular yogurt. It delivers a double punch, first with bioavailable protein that your aging body can absorb quickly, and second with calcium, which helps strengthen bones and improve muscle contractions, both key to preventing falls, but it goes even deeper. Greek yogurt contains probiotics, those friendly gut bacteria that reduce inflammation, improve digestion, and help your body better use the nutrients from the rest of your food. And that's not all. New studies show Greek yogurt can actually help reduce joint pain and stiffness, especially in the legs, knees, and lower back. How to eat it. Add 1/2 cup of unsweetened Greek yogurt to your breakfast bowl. Mix in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds for omega-3s and fibre. Add a drizzle of raw honey and a handful of blueberries or banana slices. Now you've got a complete anti-inflammatory, muscle-building breakfast. That tastes amazing and supports your joints too. Superfood number 3, oats plus nuts combo. If you've been looking for clean energy and strong legs, this combo is gold. Let's start with oats. Oats are a complex carbohydrate, which means they give you slow, steady energy without spiking your blood sugar. But even more importantly, they're rich in magnesium, which helps prevent muscle cramps, improve blood flow, and support leg muscle recovery after activity. Now, let's add in the real magic, nuts, especially almonds and walnuts. Almonds provide protein, fibre, and vitamin E, which fights oxidative stress in aging muscle tissue. Walnuts are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation in the joints and keep your blood vessels flexible, improving circulation in your legs and feet. Recipe idea: prepare overnight oats, 1/2 cup rolled oats, 1/2 cup milk or almond milk, 1 tablespoon chia seeds, and top with a small handful of chopped walnuts and berries. Let it sit in the fridge overnight. Wake up to a creamy, delicious, muscle-fueling breakfast. Not only will this combo stabilise your blood sugar, but it will also reduce morning fatigue, power your walking, and prevent mid-morning leg cramps. Why these 3 matter most? These first 3 superfoods hit every core system that affects muscle strength in seniors. Protein, from eggs and yogurt, triggers muscle repair. Healthy fats, plus anti-inflammatory agents from nuts and yogurt, protect joints and nerves. Magnesium, slow energy from oats, prevent fatigue and leg cramps. Probiotics, P+ vitamins from Greek yogurt and eggs. boost absorption and immune response. Together, they form a foundation, the kind that supports not just stronger legs, but a stronger life, and we're just getting started. These are just the first 3, but we're not done yet. Up next, we'll uncover superfoods number 4 and number 5, and one of them is a fruit that's been called nature's muscle medicine. Plus, you'll get a bonus hydration ritual that can improve your leg circulation in less than 7 days. Don't miss this next part. Your body is ready to receive the support it's been waiting for. Let's finish what we've started. Let's pause for a moment and back this up with science. Because everything we've shared so far isn't just experience or opinion. It's backed by real-world data, leading medical research, and clinical results from senior health experts around the globe. The science of muscle loss and why it speeds up after 60. After the age of 60, your body enters what doctors call a catabolic state, meaning it breaks down muscle tissue faster than it builds it. Why? Because your levels of essential anabolic hormones like testosterone, growth hormone, and IGF-1 begin to drop. At the same time, your body's ability to absorb protein and convert it into usable muscle becomes weaker, which means that if you don't intentionally feed your body muscle-supporting foods, especially in the morning, you're at risk of losing up to 8 to 10% of your leg muscle mass in just a few years. That's not aging, that's a preventable decline. Doctors' insight: why morning protein is a game changer. One of the most powerful statements we've seen on this topic comes from Dr. Kazuhiro Tanaka, a senior muscle research specialist at the Tokyo Geriatric Clinic. He said, and I quote, "Protein timing in seniors is critical. The morning meal may determine whether you build or lose muscle mass daily. Seniors who consume high-quality protein within 2 hours of waking show stronger muscle retention, balance, and reduced fall risk." Did you catch that? Not just what you eat, but when you eat it determines if your muscles grow or shrink. That means your breakfast plate holds more power over your health than any pill, powder, or late-night dinner ever could. The leg muscle versus fat ratio. You need to understand. Let's talk about what happens when leg muscle disappears and fat takes its place. We've seen side-by-side scans of a healthy 65-year-old and a sedentary one. In the first, the thigh is full of lean, dense muscle tissue. Dark, solid, strong. In the second, the thigh muscle is shrunken and the space around it is filled with yellow fat tissue and fluid. That leg is weaker, less responsive, and more prone to injury, even if both people weigh the same on a scale. This isn't just about looking fit, this is about preserving functional strength, the kind that allows you to walk confidently, rise from a chair, take the stairs, and protect yourself from a fall. What you eat in the morning decides how you age. Let's make this simple. Every morning, your body stands at a fork in the road. One path leads to stronger muscles, better energy, balanced blood sugar, and protection against falls and fatigue. The other path leads to weaker legs, slower movements, poor circulation, and eventual mobility loss. And the deciding factor, not age, not luck, but what you eat between 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. If you start your day with sugar, empty carbs, or nothing at all, your body starts breaking down its own tissue. But if you start your day with strategic foods like eggs, Greek yogurt, oats, nuts, and fruit, your body goes into rebuild mode. It starts regenerating muscle, reducing inflammation, and fueling strength where it matters most, your legs. Your next step: make breakfast a ritual of strength. The research is crystal clear, the results are repeatable, and your body, right now, is capable of bouncing back faster than you think. So instead of asking, "Am I too old to rebuild?" ask yourself, what if my strength is just one breakfast away? Coming up next, we reveal the final 2 superfoods that complete your muscle-building morning plan, including a fruit that acts like natural anti-inflammatory medicine and a green powerhouse that improves circulation to your lower body within days. Stay with us because your strongest years can still be ahead. You've already unlocked the power of the first 3 muscle-boosting superfoods, but we're not done yet because the next 2, superfood number 4 and number 5, are your secret weapons for protecting, repairing and reviving tired leg muscles, especially after 60. These are foods most people overlook, but once you understand how they work, they'll become non-negotiables in your morning routine. Superfood number 4, blueberries, nature's muscle protector. These little blue gems pack a punch far bigger than their size. Blueberries are one of the most powerful antioxidant-rich foods on earth. What does that mean for your legs? It means they help protect your muscle fibers from the tiny amounts of damage that occur every time you walk, climb, stretch or move. Over time, that daily micro damage, if left unrepaired, becomes weakness, inflammation and even pain. But antioxidants act like bodyguards, shielding your cells, reducing inflammation and speeding up recovery. But that's just the beginning. Blueberries also improve blood circulation, especially in the lower limbs. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients are delivered straight to your leg muscles, helping them recover faster, stay energized longer, and resist cramps or fatigue. How to eat it? Add a small handful of fresh or frozen blueberries to your oatmeal, Greek yogurt bowl, or a protein smoothie. You can even mix them with cinnamon and chia for a powerful heart-healthy blend. 1 cup a day. That's all it takes to start rebuilding from the inside out. Superfood number 5, spinach. The green muscle medicine. Spinach isn't just for Popeye. It's one of the most nutrient-dense, leg-loving greens on the planet. And seniors should be eating it several times a week. Why? Because spinach is packed with potassium, magnesium and iron, a holy trio for muscle repair, hydration balance and oxygen delivery. Let's break that down. Potassium keeps your muscles from cramping and supports fluid balance. Magnesium supports nerve signaling and muscle contractions. Without it, your legs may feel weak or shaky. Iron helps your blood carry oxygen, and oxygen is fuel for every muscle fiber in your body. What makes spinach even more powerful is how quickly your body absorbs these nutrients, especially when it's lightly cooked. How to eat it? Lightly sauté spinach in olive oil, garlic or onions, then add 2 eggs on top. And just like that, you've created an ultimate breakfast power plate for your legs. It's fast, it's delicious, and your muscles will thank you. Bonus tip, the hydration hack most seniors miss. Before we wrap up this section, there's one last tip you can start tomorrow morning that could make everything work better, including your superfoods. Start your day with a glass of lukewarm lemon water, just 8 to 10 ounces, with half a lemon squeezed in. Here's what that does. Rehydrates your body after sleep, reduces morning stiffness and joint tightness, wakes up your digestive system so you absorb your nutrients better. Flushes out overnight toxins, which can worsen inflammation in the muscles and joints. Most people wait until they feel thirsty to drink. But by then, it's too late. Your muscles are already starting to dehydrate. But with just 1 glass, you give your body a fresh start every single day. Combine for maximum impact. Now imagine this. You wake up, drink your warm lemon water, you move your legs gently for 3 minutes to get blood flowing, and then you eat a breakfast of Greek yogurt, oats, blueberries, eggs, and sautéed spinach. What you've just done is activate your entire muscular system. You've told your body, it's time to rebuild. It's time to get strong again. I'm not giving up. I'm leveling up. Real strength begins with small morning wins. These 5 foods aren't magic, but when used consistently, they can create miraculous results. More energy, less soreness, better balance, confidence in your step, and a stronger, safer future, starting with your legs. So here's your challenge. Pick 2 of these superfoods and start tomorrow. Then add the 3rd, then the 4th. Build your strength 1 breakfast at a time. Coming up next, we'll give you a simple daily movement plan that pairs perfectly with these foods. You won't need a gym, you won't need equipment, just a chair, your body, and the decision to get stronger. Starting now. You've learned the science, you've got the superfoods. Now let's bring it all together. With movement, because what you eat builds the foundation, but how you move activates it. The 5-minute morning leg routine before breakfast, before you even touch your breakfast plate. Do this, a 5-minute leg activation stretch. Just 5 minutes, no gym, no sweat, just focused, gentle motion to wake up your muscles, fire your joints, and get blood flowing to the areas that matter most. Your hips, knees, calves, and ankles. The routine, seated knee lifts, 1 minute. Sit on a chair, feet flat. Lift one knee up toward your chest. Hold for 3 seconds, then switch. This activates your hip flexors and lower core. Calf raises, 1 minute. Stand behind the chair, rise up onto the balls of your feet, then slowly lower. Strengthens your calves and improves ankle stability. March in place, 1 minute. Gently lift your knees, swing your arms naturally. Boosts blood flow and wakes up your nervous system. Toe touches with arms, stretch, 1 minute. Reach toward your toes slowly, then stretch arms overhead. Loosens your hamstrings and improves flexibility. Ankle circles, 1 minute. Sitting or standing, rotate each ankle clockwise, then counterclockwise. Increases joint mobility and balance. That's it, just 5 minutes. But what it gives back is powerful. Better blood flow, increased muscle responsiveness, reduced risk of falls, a boost in energy and mental clarity, strong legs, sharp mind. The connection is real. Here's something most people don't know. Strong legs gain sharper brain. Why? Because when you move your legs, your heart pumps harder, which pushes oxygen-rich blood to your brain. That wakes up your nervous system, enhances memory, and improves mental focus. Studies show seniors with stronger leg strength score higher on cognitive tests, have faster reaction times, and feel more emotionally balanced throughout the day. That's the power of movement plus nutrition working in sync. Say it with me. My legs are the foundation of my freedom. My mind is powered by my movement. And food is my first medicine. Especially after 60, food is your first medicine. Especially after 60. Let's bring this home. There's no pill that can replace protein, no supplement that can outdo spinach, no injection that can mimic the healing power of blueberries and oats. After 60, your body isn't breaking down. It's asking for the right support. And that support starts with what you put on your plate and how you move your body every morning. Your morning ritual. Starting tomorrow, lukewarm lemon water as soon as you wake up, 5-minute leg strength routine. A muscle-activating breakfast with any 2 of these superfoods, eggs, Greek yogurt, oats, plus nuts, blueberries, spinach. That's it. 3 small steps, but the impact, massive. Over time, this daily ritual can reduce leg pain, rebuild strength, improve balance, and restore confidence with every step you take. Walk into your next decade. With strength, aging isn't about slowing down. It's about leveling up with knowledge, action, and commitment. You don't need to overhaul your life. Just start with your mornings. Start with your legs. Start with your food. Because your strongest years are not behind you. They're still ahead. And it all begins with the first step, the first stretch, the first bite. If you're over 60, then you already know. Your legs aren't just limbs, they carry the weight of your freedom. Every step you take is a statement. I am still strong, I am still moving forward, but strength doesn't come from luck, it comes from choice. And today, you have a choice to fight back against weakness. These 5 superfoods, they're not optional, they are your daily defense against fatigue, balance loss, and the slow creep of muscle breakdown. So don't wait. Start with 1, start tomorrow morning, and most of all, start for you. Your story might just inspire someone else to take action too. For weekly senior health tips that are simple, science-backed and life-changing, hit subscribe now. Your future self will thank you.